And we're joined by junior Cooper McDermott to my left, Grant Podhajsky to my right. Doubles team returning to the state tournament again this season, guys. And first of all, let's talk about this week in the sub-state, and then of course making the state tournament as a team. You avenged the loss to Glenwood early in the season. Cooper, we'll start with you. What do you think was the difference the second time around with this team?
Well, we knew we had to get one of our top three to win, and Grant was in a tight match with a kid who's really good, going to state in singles. He lost, played really well, and then Luke should have won his match, could have, but didn't pull through. So I knew I had to win to get us the lead going into doubles, and I got it.
Grant, this was a goal for the team, though, to get to the state tournaments. How do you think you accomplished that as a team?
It was just a lot of preparation and practice, working on our weaknesses with Coach Northwick and Coach McDermott. In tennis, you have parts of your game that you're good at, and you have parts that you're not so good at. And once you get good with your weaknesses, then your game just increases exponentially, and that's what we did throughout that week to beat Glenwood.
So let's go back to some weaknesses as a whole. What were some of those weaknesses that you turned into strengths then, Cooper?
Well, for me, my net game hasn't been the best, so I had to get that going, and my backhands. So,
as a team, I think we did a better job of putting something on a return on a weak serve, and that's what we've been stressing the whole year. And that's just another confidence thing. The later in the year, the more you swing your racket with confidence. And I think at the beginning of the year, that's why we may have lost a couple matches that we shouldn't have.
Well, Grant, Coach McDermott's been talking a lot about your serve. Is it stronger now than it has been, or are you doing anything different with that?
It's not stronger. Maybe it might be, but it's more consistent. And my second serve is a lot better than it was for freshman sophomore year. I playing the one spot. You gotta have a serve that you can't just get destroyed on. So. Some of that, again, is just confidence and being able to trust that I can get every serve in and knowing that I won't double fault.
Cooper, how has the depth of this team helped you and Grant and the whole team as far as your improvement when you have that kind of competition in practice? It seems like the depth has been maybe as good as it has been in a long time, from 1 to 5.
Yeah, it's really nice because we know that whoever we play against in practice, it's going to be a good match. It's going to be good for us. And even in a meet, if one of us goes down, we know that there's 4 guys behind us who can pick us back up and win a big match.
So that takes some pressure off then, a little bit? Or?
A little bit, yeah. And we only lose 1 guy next year, so that's big too.
Yeah, Grant, talk about how you brought along some younger players. In particular, Niall, your freshman, moved from 6th to 4th during the season.
Yeah, I don't know if the changing of the lineup had a whole lot to do with our success, but once you get in a spot that you're able to win, your team just ends up doing a lot better because you know that 1 through 3 we knew was pretty solid. The 4 through 6 was a toss up, and then later in the season, once they got in the spot that they needed to be, we could compete with anyone.
Well, you're back at doubles again, guys. You were there last year. Obviously, maybe the obvious question, but having that experience together, Cooper, how much is that going to help you here when you go back again here?
Just probably the nerves, I guess, of just being at the state tournament for the second year. We'll be playing loose this year. Like last year, our first meet, I know we were both nervous, and I was really nervous, so it'll help a lot.
Grant?
It helps with any sport to know that you've already been there, and you know what to expect. I think sophomore year, we were kind of shocked at how different tennis is there once you get there, but this year we know what to expect, and I think that our game right now can compete with a lot of people, so we shouldn't be nervous. You don't know who you play necessarily till that morning,
how do you? Scouting is a little bit hard now. Yeah. So the state meet. How do you prepare then? You just worry about your game, or?
For the most part,
yeah. We want to take it to them. We don't want them to dictate the match.
You pretty much just assume that whoever you're going to play is going to be really good. Like there's no give me match in the state tournament. So you got to know there's going to be a lot of topspin, a lot of hard hitting, a lot of big net plays that we're going to need to have. So that's what we're going to focus on next couple of days. That's what we know we need to work on. So you don't need to scout for one team in particular.
Obviously, it's going to be fun this week. But how much fun have you had up to this point?
This season's probably been the best of them all. It's been fun because we've been really good as a team and individuals.
Yeah.
So it's been really fun.
I think it's more fun to win as a team because it's hard to say like, oh, I won my match and everyone else loses, and it's like you can't really like talk about that in suburban ride home. But like when everyone wins, everyone's in a good mood. That's the way the whole season went pretty much, and I don't know, I just enjoyed it.
Guys, congratulations. Good luck at the state meet.
Thank you.